Now that the stage is set, things are about to get exciting. There are a lot of chart analysts in this movie who are sure that XRP's best days are still to come. They think that XRP is getting ready to hit new highs and start price discovery. At this point in time, many experts think that the price of XRP could reach double digits. They're sure that we'll finally break through price discovery in the short run. This is something that XRP hasn't done in over 7 years. This year, XRP hit a new all-time high of 340. The second big pump is the most exciting part of a market cycle. It's not really weird or anything, that's just how things have gone in the past. That looks like the next thing that will happen. I'd like to share with you some of the newest information from an XRP chart expert. But first, let me clear something up. I don't know much about money, and this isn't business advice. Please don't use what I say or write to decide whether to buy or sell something. Today is July 12th, 2025, a Saturday. And now for a quick report. Bitcoin is worth sooner rather than later. I expect some big moves. Check out this post by Willy Woo, a chart expert. He sent it to the 1.2 million people who follow him. That's pretty cool, right? He is really one of the most famous people in crypto right now. He has been using Bitcoin since the beginning. He clearly knows what he's talking about. He wrote in his post that this run still has a lot of legs, but needs to be solidified right now. There isn't a lot of paper trading going on, and the VWAP of investors buying isn't too high. Breaking new highs was caused by liquidations, which means that buyers have been neutral up until now. Things are turning out to be good. He thinks the best is still to come. The only thing left to do now is wait for the normal retail speculators to get in. They didn't seem to care when prices were low for most of 2025, which is strange. After the first spike earlier this year, no one paid much attention during the consolidation phase. It's normal, right? It always works out this way. People are only interested again when prices start to go up. That's when they learn about it from family, friends, or the news. All of a sudden, they're ready to pay more to get in. They didn't pay attention when prices were low, though. At first, they need to feel like they're being heard. Prices going through the roof make people feel good, but that's when you should avoid investing. It gets worse for the chance as prices rise, especially during a parabolic move. But that's exactly when a lot of people rush in. This is true for all assets, even XRP. The truth is that getting rich in crypto doesn't have to be too hard. To get a lot of attention, you have to be patient and wait as long as it takes, even if that means years. That's what I've seen happen. I feel like we're finally at the point where this thing is ready to take off. I've been waiting for years. I don't know about you, but I'll be ready to sell like crazy when it does. That's why we're here, right? If you want to change your life. It's so exciting to be a part of this. I really think this is the time we've all been waiting for. Read this great piece by Mikey Bull Crypto. Wonderful. People, it's not over yet. The number of long-term Bitcoin users has reached a new high. This means that the value of Bitcoin can still go up. You should really keep an eye on this key measure. Why? It helps you figure out when we might switch to distribution mode, when people who have held for a long time start selling. If that happens, it could start a chain effect of sales that lasts for a while, but don't worry. It doesn't mean that everything will break down right away. Even though Bitcoin's price might keep going up for a while, you know what's likely to happen next if long-term users sell. This trend has been seen many times in the past. Every time it follows the same routine. Look around. This is most likely the clearest case. Going back to 2.11.7, 2.11.8, check out where the price hit its highest point. Now look at what the long-term holders did. That's the green bar. Watch how the green bar goes down as the price goes up. It looks like that pattern is beginning to form again. Keep an eye out. Take a look at the last one. The same thing happened in 2021, though it's not as clear. The green bar went down, and then it rose again. The same pattern is coming together now. That's why you can be sure, even though it hasn't happened all the way yet, there's more to come. The best is still to come. This is a great post from Mustache, the chart expert. One simple word, Bitcoin Dash. For the bears out there, altcoins should do even better. I've said it before. Do not make a mistake again. What do you know? He's right on. We've seen this trend many times before. Look at this. Bitcoin went up and then down to test a key support level. Now it's taking off. It's a classic move, right? I mean, it really never gets old. We have a post from Crypto Wizard here. Bitcoin is really cool, isn't it? People say that history doesn't repeat itself, but it does match. Bitcoin is breaking out in the same way it did in 2024, and it seems likely that it will reach their as soon as it hits $120,000, it's all gone. To be honest, this ride isn't over yet. There are no signs that the market is getting too hot, and small buyers haven't really jumped in yet, even though prices are going up. Think about what will happen when that mania starts. Things are going to get crazy. We're about to do something big. It might not happen today or next week, but it will happen at some point. You could wake up tomorrow and see it all happen. Here's what Crypto Wizard has to say. This is a chart of the overall crypto market cap, which doesn't include Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you ask him about the 3 total charts, he calls it a huge rise. Total 3 has gone through the roof, rising 11.26% as expected. He was right about the rise he said would happen, and altcoins are already giving signs of even bigger moves to come. Based on what he says about this cycle, it looks like it will follow the same trend as when the market got hot in late 2024. But this time, people are expecting even more. It will be much bigger than what we saw back then. As crazy as that was, What's coming could be even stranger. This is an interesting view on altcoins from chart expert Mustache. Take a look at the crypto market cap. This could be the start of something big, he says. He said that the shape of the total market cap is similar to what we saw in 2016 and 2017, but this time it's over a longer period of time. When we break through the all-time highs set in December 2024, it will be like how altcoins went crazy in the spring and summer of 2017. Analysts who have been right about this cycle are all saying the same thing. There's still a long way to go and a lot of room to grow. Note that the only people who aren't sure about this are the ones whose calls have regularly missed the mark. Don, a chart expert, wrote this interesting breakdown of XRP's big run yesterday when it went from 2.60 cents to $3. In total, there were 45 million XRP in net buy pressure on the spot markets. The majority of this, a whopping 70%, came from Upbit 32 million. Coinbase contributed 11%, Kraken 9%, and Bitstamp 6%. Interestingly, Binance actually showed negative net volume delta during this move. What's fascinating is how this surge was almost entirely driven by Upbit, a Korean exchange. For whatever reason, Koreans absolutely love XRP, and they've been big fans since long before I even knew about XRP back in 2017. Typically, Binance isn't far behind when it comes to spot market activity, but this time it was noticeably absent. Think about it, massive volume from Korean exchanges was the key driver behind this move. Just to be clear, this all happened without Binance. And remember, Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world by volume. Imagine what happens when they get involved. Seriously, just wait, it's going to be wild. There will come a day when every major exchange sees massive cash inflows and heavy buying of XRP. It's going to be huge, and trust me, it happens fast. XRP has the potential to shoot up from wherever it is now to way higher levels in an instant. It's kind of crazy how quickly it can move. Here's the latest from X-Force Global. XRP is absolutely crushing it, even on a slower weekend. It's now trading at 3 times the combined volume of Bitcoin and Ethereum on Upbit. Yes, the Korean exchange. Interestingly, while Bitcoin and Ethereum's volumes are dropping, XRP is holding steady. Just a reminder, Korean exchanges are 100. So this says a lot. Things are heating up, and it looks like it's only going to get crazier from here. Chart analyst Daily Martinez says that when you take a step back and look at XRP, it's hard not to feel bullish. He explains that a weekly close above $3 could pave the way for a quick rally to $6 or even higher. And get this, he's talking short term here. He's not suggesting $6 would necessarily be the peak either. A twofold increase isn't a huge leap, and it's definitely within reach. Now let's hear from chart analyst Flash. He's predicting XRP will hit $5 soon, noting that it's already broken out. He's confident we'll see that $5 mark in no time. This is what analysts keep saying over and over.